Hello everyone, Lemsat87 here, doing a replay overview of a ranked battle. Now, I do not do ranked a lot, so this game kind of stood out to me, so I just wanted to do a quick replay on it, provide some commentary for anybody that might be thinking about jumping in. So this is, of course, the ranked sprint, which is tier 8s. I decided to take out my Hipper, German heavy cruiser. Now, this is the whole B, so it's not the top one. Luckily, we didn't get CVs. So you see we have no CV, we have 3 battleships, 3 cruisers, and 2 destroyers. And of course, we start off on this side. Game gets going. We get moving. We're instantly, I'm thinking right off the bat, let's go AB. I'm planning on heading to A, which is where I'm heading now. You'll see the group start to move here in a little bit. I'm just looking around, checking everything, waiting to see if anybody puts a plan in the chat. We don't get anything just yet, so eventually a few minutes go by. Not a few minutes, but we start talking a little bit. I'll throw in the chat, a plan about trying to concentrate on A and B. ID gets liked, and you'll see here shortly that we start to make our break. The thing with the Hipper, as you see, I'm loaded HE, and we got 3 battleships, 3 cruisers, and 2 destroyers again. So the battleships you can burn down, and most battleship players will let one fire go, so you'll be able to maybe farm a little bit of damage, but your biggest thing is trying to get kills. Now, I do use HE a lot, especially against battleships, because most of the time they're not broadside, so you're not really going to get good chance of damage. The cruisers, not so much. I'm trying to get fires. Of course, I forgot that the HE on the Hipper is not all that great for setting fires. It has one of the lowest, if not the lowest, fire chance of its shells. You can see I'm spotted here. 2 ships instantly target me. I can't really break to the right because there's that other cruiser directly off my starboard side. I slow down here. Those shells sail over. Slowing down may have helped, it may not have helped, but we didn't get hit. That's the most important part. So we're moving in to A. We have 6 ships moving with us. We have, what do we have here? Looks like the Kid and one of our Bismarcks heading towards C. So they're heading towards C. We kind of let B go. Not really the plan, but they captured B already. So the way it's shaping up, though, you can see that the majority of the red team are kind of in between A and B. So, with the Bismarck heading towards C, and the bulk of our battle fleet over here, we kind of have them in a bit of a crossfire, which does work to our advantage by the book. And you see we start to fight over at A. I'm playing this very cautious. Excuse me. I don't want to peek out too far, because I am showing a pretty good chunk on my broadside, because I do want to get all of my guns, bearing onto the target and trying to get as much HE as possible on whatever I'm shooting at. So we get going here, and I'm slowly inching out. There is smoke there to help to obscure, so I will move forward a little bit more, start getting HE. Now, I could have used AP here, probably, but he does turn in, so HE still the good choice to go with. Continue to rain fire down the Otago. He's maneuvering to try to avoid, but he's out in the open. He is well out in the open, but he goes dark here. Their destroyer came visible for a second. I blind fire in front of his last known position. End up hitting him, get double defend on it. He'll be out of the match here soon enough as is. Now I'm spotted again, and I have this Vladdy, who's firing HE, and you'll see that's a trend as the video goes on. So I start backing up, trying to get the video in front of me. We had that Baltimore over by B, and he's going to start getting harassed here soon. That is a concern for our destroyer, because the Baltimore does have radar. I launch planes, not exactly sure why. I just launched them for the sake of launching them here. Planes are going to spin around, get a view of the battlefield for a little bit, have a little bit of fun. So I'm targeted by one again. It's got to be that Biz probably, or the Vladi. Waiting for that Biz to come around the corner. Yeah, it was definitely that Vladi. He's still firing HE, as you'll see. Put the fire out. I'm going to focus on the Bismarck here for a bit, try to get some fires. I did have one fire burning on him, which he extinguished. Even though my fire chance is low, I do have the signals on to try to increase it. Get another fire here. So he is going to let that burn for a little bit. So I'll rake up a little bit here. I continue to back up because there are 3 battleships over there. You know, the 2 are pushing around. The one's kind of beached down the G4. He's backing up. Our Kagero is over there doing what a destroyer does best. He's currently trying to stay invisible, trying to get some torps off. I want to get some more HE on the Bismarck. He's going to target me again. Every time I become visible, he targets me, so he really likes me. Thinks it's going to be an easy kill, but I'm not putting my broadside on him at all. You'll see their Vladivostok's pushing up as well now. We've already killed 3 of their ships. We only hold 1 point, but that will change soon. Our kid's starting to move into B. We're going to take that capture point here shortly. And we have the bulk of their battle fleet over toward A. And they are in a crossfire at this point. They have been most of the game. And we will take advantage of this tactical situation here with this crossfire as much as possible. Now I'm going to start to move forward here and move away. So I will expose broadside here real quick, but I'm not spotted. The Bismarck is already fired. The Vladi's already fired. So they will not be able to get a shot off right away. And I'm going to try to get another fire here, hopefully, before he gets behind the island here. We just lost our kid, but it's still okay. You know, we're up. We've only lost 1 ship so far, and they've lost 3. I thought he may have still been there. I misjudged his reverse. End up not hitting anything there. But it's alright. I'll be reloaded by the time I need to fire again. The Vladivostok is pushing around the corner. I want you to watch what he's doing. He is focused on me. And I'm not going to try to shoot too much broadside. I do want to try to get my forward guns around, so I have to swing a little bit around. And I'm still just spamming HE here as much as possible, trying to get a fire. My shells are straddling. I'm not getting really good, dispersion here. But I'm doing my best to try to get a fire here. He's still focused on me, but remember Vladivostok has a long reload time, and he's still firing HE. So basically he's been firing HE all around, and I'm not quite sure why. AP probably would have done a little better damage, especially against 3 cruisers, and with 3 battleships. Vladivostok guns are pretty good, and he can do a good bit of damage with that. Obviously he's just trying to set fires. I do get a fire here. He's going to burn for a little bit. And the whole point there, trying to get the fires with the Vladivostok, is to limit the damage controls. Like he just damage controlled there. He's pushing forward hard. And he's not quite sure what he's doing, but it seems like, as you'll notice in a second here in our chat, somebody points out, it looks like he's basically trying to set up a ram. Now, he does have a long way to go before he can even ram. So not even sure who he's thinking about going after. Now, there's actually another ram that goes over there, unless the ram was talking about him. I'm not too sure. But the guy on the red team got a high caliber for ramming our biz, which is crazy. So he's not focused on me, so I take the opportunity here to stop and try to get another fire set off here. And he's just going full bore, and he just got citadeled pretty bad. Here come torpedoes. And you're going to see that he gets whacked. He's down. It is now 6 ships to 3, so we hold a 2-to-1 advantage. They're up to Cal over there, is starting to turn away. And pay attention to him at the end of the game. You're going to see something interesting here with him. But not quite just yet. So we start to push to try to take those other 2 capture points. And what you're going to see here, I do not recommend doing whatsoever. This is not co-op, and I was about to make a huge mistake. Remember, the Hipper has torpedoes. I was going to try to push in on him and get said torpedoes off. Mind you, he's slowing down. He's going to start backing up here soon. And I'm charging into battleship guns, and he is firing AP. One of my teammates points it out, not the suicide. So I do start to turn away, because I don't want to throw it. But he gets off his 2 forward guns. I am very lucky I did not get Citadel there and get blown off the map. So I definitely got lucky there. So I do turn away and start to pepper him some more. I do have a fire going on him. And he's backing up, but he will start pushing forward soon, again, as he sees I'm no longer charging him for a torp run. I could have killed him with the torp run, but I would have probably been dead long before getting those torps off, to be honest with you. So he starts pushing up again, and he's burning up pretty good. I will have to turn a little more broadside here to avoid that island, but he's just about dead. Fires are out. He's got his 2 forward guns on me. Back guns are still trying to swing around. I do get another fire. Now, he would have burned down, but he had torpedoes and North Cal shells in on him, and he dies from the North Cal, which is good. I don't have any kills yet. Keyword yet. Like I said, watch for the end of the game. But we're up 5 ships to 1. We have a 2-to-1 capture point advantage. We are well in control of this game. And we're not going to do anything stupid here at this point. We're going to try to play conservative, but we do want to try to get that kill. So we start heading toward A, get that final capture point. Not going to be much going on here for the next little bit. So if you want to fast forward here at this point, once you see it, you can. Feel free. You're not going to miss much of anything. But trust me, you're going to like this. You're going to like what you see here at the end. I do pop my hydro here because I do know that he does have torpedoes, and he could be hiding behind that island. So I'm either going to try to detect his torps early or his ship, so that way we can get some eyes on. He's not detected yet, but you see his torpedoes. He fires a spread on the other side of the island, so you can know just by, kind of pinpointing where he's at. He's somewhere behind this island. We're about to capture this point. Loading AP at this time. And you'll see. It becomes visible. He is showing almost a flat broadside as he's turning away. We fire. And bye-bye, Dev Strike. So, now, as that ends, obviously because that's from the replay file, this is the result of this game. 120,000 damage, almost 129. Got the 1 kill, 7 fires. That was a quad citadel on that Arctical to get that kill. And he definitely felt that one. He probably wasn't too happy with that. So, end result of that is we get that 2,077 base. We're at the top there. The entire team did well. Communication was great. Everybody seemed to have a good time. And that's the big thing with ranked, and basically in any game, even when you're playing in random. You won't see it as much in random, though. Communication's key. Call out what you're doing, call out what the plan is, make sure everybody knows what's going on. Don't have blinders on like I did at that one point. And you will do well. So that's that game there. Definitely appreciate you hanging around and viewing it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'll do my best to answer for you. I'm in no ways an expert, but I just felt like doing a little bit of replay commentary for that. So appreciate you watching. Slimsat87. You have a great day.